I heard you're sending limos to the St. Louis and Casey airports. Are you running a high-stakes game? If so, I want in.
You're kidding me, right?
I play, I can afford it, I want a seat.
No fucking way.
Sometimes I think you forget who you're talking to.
'Cause your daddy runs the KC mob? You really think it's smart to have you as an advertisement for this place?
It's a bunch of lawyers and hedge fund sharks. Do you honestly think that's a different table than mine?
Let me say this as respectfully as I possibly can. Would you please kindly fuck yourself and leave me alone? Thank you.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike, and I'm back with another Ozark video if you're new. Make sure y'all leave your theories, comments, everything down below in the comment section for Season 4, if there is a Season 4. If you're a fan of Ozark, if you love Ozark, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you can always see when I'm dropping some content so you never miss any Ozark news. Now, this is going to be my review for Ozark Season 3, and damn, this was a solid ass season, and there's a lot to get into here. There's a lot to dive into. Now, personally, I thought the season was really good. I still think season 1 was maybe the best out of every season, but this season actually was really good too. Now, if you guys watch Power, and I know a lot of you watch Power who watch my videos, you know I'm a hardcore Power fan. That's my favorite TV show ever. If you guys watch Power, then you know Joseph Sikora, who played Tommy on Power, played Frank Cosgrove Jr. in this show in season 3 of Ozark, and he didn't really put in no work like he did in Power. Yes, he was part of a mob. He was part of the Kansas City mob, the son of Frank Cosgrove, but he didn't really do anything, not like he did in Power. He didn't really shoot anybody, beat anybody's ass or anything like that, so they didn't really show him put in any work. And then his fate in this season is pretty messed up. He didn't die or anything, but what happened to him was really messed up. If you guys watched the show, then you know what I'm talking about, man. He got his shit shot off by Darlene. That was crazy. Now, this season was really good. It had its drama. It had its action and everything, you know. It had a lot of blood. That's the type of stuff I like, man. But nothing can compare to season 1. And the reason why I say that is because I really like Del Rio as a villain so much. And it really sucked that he died at the end of season 1. And then Helen came in season 2. And, you know, she wasn't really a huge villain because she ended up working with Wendy and Marty. But, you know, she was still a threat. And she was not to be messed with. She had her people kill a lot of people. She never got her hands dirty. But she had a lot of people killed. You know, if people mess with the cartel or whatever, she has them killed because she works for the cartel. She's a lawyer and a friend to the cartel, so you don't want to mess with Helen. And she was back for season 3. She had a big part in this season. They actually showed her daughter. Her and her daughter moved to Ozark. They're originally from Chicago, where Marty and Wendy are from. But in this season, Helen moved to Ozark. Now, Helen and Wendy are meeting up a lot in this season. Wendy's trying to get close to Omar Navarro, who's the head of the cartel that they're working for. She's trying to get close to him so to keep her family safe. You know, she wants to comply with his demands and do everything how he wants to do it. She was trying to bring business opportunities his way. She was trying to make it look like she knew what she was doing. And Marty was really pissed off about this. He didn't trust Wendy. He never really has because she cheated on him in the first season with Gary, old ass Gary. And he never really trusted Wendy after that, so he bugged her phone, and he was listening to her calls when she was calling Navarro, and this led Marty to getting kidnapped. He got kidnapped at some event, and he got took to Mexico. He was tied up in like the basement or this little room in Navarro's house, and he was getting tortured, and Navarro kept asking him, what does he want? Because he knew what Wendy wanted. Wendy wanted it all, apparently, based off his conversations with her. That's just what he got from the conversations with Wendy. And he wanted to see what Marty wanted in this business. He wanted to see how far he would actually go to remain loyal. He kept him down there for quite some time, man. It was like a whole episode. And then Navarro's accounts ended up getting messed up. His money ended up getting messed up. So he called Marty out to come and fix it, because you know Marty's like a genius with the computers. So he came and fixed his account, got all of his money back, and then this dude still put Marty back down in the dungeon. And then, you know, eventually he let him go. Wendy and the kids, they were all worried, wondering where Marty was at. And you know, if a cartel kidnaps you and takes you to Mexico, that usually means you're done. You ain't coming back. But thankfully, Marty came back, because what would Ozark be without Marty and Wendy? You know, eventually one of them might die if they keep making seasons, but for now, they both got to stay alive, because this show is what it is with them, you know. Without them, it's not Ozark. Now, Wendy's brother came into play in this season, Ben. It showed him teaching. He was a substitute teacher. That's how they introduced him. And right off the jump, I could tell there was something wrong with this dude, man. He starts beating this dude outside of the school for no reason, just for looking at him the wrong way, pretty much. And throughout the season, he gets crazier and crazier, and we end up finding out that he has a mental illness. He has a problem, man. He's on some meds. He's bipolar, and if he doesn't take his meds, then it's bad. Ruth ends up getting to know Ben, and that's her love interest in this season. And that kind of caught me off guard, because I actually thought, based off the trailer, I thought Frank Cosgrove, who's played by Joseph Sikora, I thought he was going to be her love interest in this season. Now, we've never really seen Ruth fall in love or really date anybody on this show. So that was something different for this season. She was smashing him constantly. You know, she ended up, I don't know if she ended up really loving him or not, but Ben acted like he was in love with her, and they end up having him committed, because he comes to one of their events outside of the casino, and this dude Ben, man, he really causes a scene, because he finds out what Wendy and Marty do, that they're part of the cartel, and he finds out that they lie about shit, and that they got Ruth's father killed. So Ben's upset about that, because he really loves Ruth. So he comes to the event and he starts wilding out. He starts going up to Wendy, screaming and doing all types of shit, like he's about to wreck the event. And Marty comes and he punches Marty in the face. At this point, they're like, you know what, screw this. We're going to have this dude committed. So they have him committed in like a treatment facility or something like that. And then Ruth's pissed off about it, so she ends up having him get out somehow. Darlene goes to the sheriff and pulls some strings, and then the sheriff gets Ben released. And he ends up going to make a visit to Helen. And this was a mistake right here, because Helen is part of the cartel, as you all know, and Ben went up to her and threatened her. And he also told Helen's daughter that she works for the cartel, that she has people killed and all types of shit. And that right there was a mistake. I know a lot of people are saying that they shouldn't have killed Ben off, but to be honest, that was a grave mistake. You don't do that. You don't go threaten somebody who works for the cartel and somebody who you pretty much know is going to kill you if you slip up. So this dude was on the run. He was on the run like for a whole episode. And I gotta say that Tom Felfrey, the dude who played Ben, that dude is an amazing actor, because when episode 9 started, when he was in the car and he was really saying all that stuff, making you really think that this dude really is crazy. Like, seriously, the way he was acting in the backseat of that taxi and everything, man, this dude's an amazing actor. Like, bro, that was believable as hell. Seriously, man, I really believe that that dude actually was bipolar. He did a great job. But yeah, he's on the run after this, and then Wendy ends up trying to take him somewhere safe, and then she just doesn't know what to do. She's running and running, and then eventually she makes a call, and she ends up having him get killed. And that sucks, because that's her brother, but that's kind of what she had to do, because this dude was going to do nothing but get them killed, so she had to do what she had to do. Now, one part that really shocked me about this season was the end, when Marty, Wendy, and Helen ended up flying to Mexico because Navarro wanted them there. And as soon as they get out of the car, after they land, as soon as they get out of the car at Navarro's house, man, they start walking up to him, and then out of nowhere, Navarro's men come up to the side of them and shoot Helen in the head, right in the brain, and she goes falling down. And that was unexpected. I did not see that coming, but you know what? She was a snake, and she had to go anyways. I'm kind of happy they killed her and not somebody else that I actually really like. Her time was coming. I know that for a fact. Her time was coming. So now Navarro says to them, this is a new beginning. So I'm not sure what's going to happen from here, but they're going to be working for this man hardcore now. I don't know what's going to be happening, if they're going to be smuggling drugs or what now, or if they're just going to still be laundering money. But we just got to wait for season 4 to find out. But season 3, I really loved the season. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun time to be had. Man, I'd rewatch it if I could. If I had the time, I'd really sit down and rewatch it. What do you guys rate this season? Comment down below and let me know. What do I rate it? I rate it an 8 out of 10. It was good, but of course it could have been better. There was a few things I didn't like. But like I said, the first season was the absolute best. I'm really looking forward to see what they have up their sleeve for season 4. They said they got in mind at least season 4 and 5 for the series. So I hope it continues, and I hope it even goes on after that. This is an amazing show, and a lot of people sleep on this show. Not that many people know about it. At least I feel that way. You know, a lot of people who watch Power, now they're starting to watch it because they've seen Joseph Sikora in it. But a lot of people are asleep on this show. So the only reason mostly anybody watches it is because it's on Netflix. And if it wasn't for Netflix, you know, this show wouldn't be known like it is. But I really love the season, and I'll be continuing to bring you guys more Ozark content in the future. If you guys want to donate to the channel to help support the channel, I got links in the description to do so. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.